We're back on Southeast Texas Weekly. Jim Engstrand joining us quickly. I'll give you a bunch of time here. Tell us about yourself. You're running for the 36th Congressional District. Why?
Well, Kevin, the reason I'm running for U.S. Congress, I served in Iraq and I saw this administration really tying the hands of the American soldier, and I see him doing it here in Texas, in any state that doesn't agree with him politically. And I believe we need a vocal, bold leader who's going to stand up against what I consider tyrannical acts, and that's what I believe we need to take to Washington, and someone needs to stop all of these violations, I feel, against the Constitution.
What do you mean tyrannical acts?
Well, violations of the law, the Constitution. So let's take his own Obamacare, for example. He's switched the law so many times, I've lost count. And law comes from Congress. Congress, when you have a change, other presidents in the past, if they didn't like a law, they'd go to Congress and say, hey, let's look at this and let's talk about changing it this way. This president, he said the other day, I have a pen and I have a phone, and if Congress doesn't act, I'm going to act. Well, that, if we look at it, is not all that different than the way Hugo Chavez operated Venezuela. So I think we need a vocal person. As you can see, I will do that. I've served 26 years in the military. I've taken on this administration already in different arenas, and we have to. If we don't do this, we're going to lose more and more of our liberties and our freedoms.
You're pro-life?
Absolutely.
You're pro-Second Amendment?
Absolutely.
How else can we define you, Jim Engstrand, as a
I'm a
candidate?
constitutional Christian conservative man, and I'm proud to stand up for those voices that are being shut down. And you see it every day, and our lifestyle has changed, where virtue values are now looked upon as being something that we should run from. We need to turn that and stop running from it and embrace it.
Thank you so much. Jim Engstrand for Congress. We really appreciate you.
Thank you, Kevin.
We'll see you next time on Southeast Texas Weekly.
Southeast Texas Weekly, brought to you by the Modern Vein Surgery Institute at Privity Clinic for Surgical Care.